Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Firefly episode 5 called Safe. Recap.
So the crew find themselves back on Persephone, and Inara gets hired by one of her locals, or one of her not locals, but one of her regulars.
Regulars,
Regulars, yeah, to attend it's a ball basically. I'd say it's like an aristocratic ball. And while she's getting the invitation, the rest of the crew are out looking for supplies, like jobs and stuff. And Badger confronts Mal again, Captain Mal, and he also gets him tickets to this event because there's someone there who wants property to be moved off planet, and he doesn't 100% trust Badger. And he's like, look, you're more respectable than I am, so I'll give you the introduction, you talk to this guy and we'll make a deal out of it. Because Inara's already going to this event, she doesn't know Mal's going. Mal decides to take Kaylee. Kaylee, it is Kaylee.
Yeah.
There's too many Kayleys and Kayleys. And while they're there, she feels a bit out of place, but then she quickly finds her footing, talking to older gentlemen about engines and whatever. Meanwhile, Mal is obviously trying to introduce himself to this aristocrat that wants his cargo moved. Inadvertently ends up getting into not a fight, but he kind of hits
the Atherton wing who sort of is with Inara, or hired Inara. He acts like a bit of a dickhead. He acts like a bit of a prick, basically, and he really treats her like property. Mao takes the hump, or he gets a bit offended by it, so he punches him, essentially. Which is misinterpreted as a challenge, a fight. It's a duel.
Yeah.
The issue is that Atherton is really good at sword fighting. We don't know if he's good at gunfighting, but he's really good at sword fighting. Mal is apparently not as good. They lock him in overnight so he doesn't run, and Inara tries to teach him how to sword fight, but they end up arguing throughout the night, which is a really weird one. You think Atherton was going to win, or he just about wins, but then Mal wins at the last second. But instead of killing him, he decides to just leave him. More humiliating kind of thing. Yeah.
But then what's funny off the back of that is that he says to Inara, "You'll never work again. I'll blacklist you." And she was like, "It doesn't work like that." So she's like, "I'm blacklisting you," which is really interesting. How that changed.
And also the guy who wanted to sort of move his property and was a bit standoffish or suspicious of Mal, he kind of like warms up to him. He's like, because he doesn't like Atherton either, so it's like, because you did that, you're on my good side kind of thing, so I'll give you the job, which he does. We figure out that the property is cattle that he wanted shifted off planet. I think that was the majority of the episode. Apart from the fact that Badger bought Kaylee the dress and Kaylee keeps the dress. So let's see what happens in this one, episode 5, Safe. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, the brother and sister flashback.
Aren't you supposed to be practicing for your dance recital?
I learned it all. That's wrong.
It's from the book.
Do you imagine having like a sibling like that?
This whole conclusion is fallacious.
Is that Zac Efron?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Did you get my wave?
I got it. Your text shorted. I got the whole thing during a board meeting. Thank you.
If I had a dedicated source box, it wouldn't short out.
I will not have it in my house. But since your mother's already ordered you one, I guess I should give up the fantasy that this is my house.
Kids get what they want.
You will repay me by becoming a brilliant doctor. That's the deal. Dedicated source box, brilliant doctor.
When do I?
Many years.
Okay.
You can't just dig into me, shove 20 needles in my eyes and ask me what I see.
Oh, she's going through that trauma again.
No shots. I'm I'm just gonna give you a smoother.
Oh, and all that medicine is just
Human body can be drained of blood in 8.6 seconds given adequate vacuuming systems.
random.
See, morbid and creepifying, I got no problem with. Long as she does it quiet like.
I have no idea what'll set her off. If you have some
I'm not the
expertise,
doctor. And I'm not your go-around babysitter either.
He just wants you to not,
Disrupt everything.
yeah, affect the cargo. I thought they would have dropped off by now. Them off.
Nah. Well, they're probably. This is obviously a continuation from.
Okay, that's a fun intro. Ew.
About time you broke in them British shoes.
I'm fixing to do some business. Can't be hurting these steers and your sister, too.
she didn't mean any harm.
I never figured she did, but when a man engages in clandestine dealings, he has his preference for things being smooth.
Watch out, you might have thieves.
I'm very sorry if she tipped off anyone about your cunningly concealed herd of cows.
Why don't you take your sister for a little walk?
A walk?
Yeah, someplace away. Might not want to mistake it for a suggestion. Don't worry. We won't leave without
He
you.
just wants you to piss off for a bit.
You think this would make a nice gift?
A gift? For whom?
The doctor?
I just kind of like it.
Oh, for Simon.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
Don't usually see you two out and about flying outside.
Yeah, we're trying something different today. River.
We're trying to stay away from the captain for a bit.
He's probably obviously. I get he's like mollycoddling her, but he's like, let her just be a little bit free.
How? She's semi-broken.
They're asking money for this crap.
Ooh.
Hard to believe,
Good
ain't
thing
it?
she didn't bite then.
Glad you're
Yeah.
out. Give you a chance to have a little fun.
You're saying let her free. For all you know, she could trash this place and they have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Get to live on a piece of losso wreck. And eat molded protein. And be bullied around by our Pien Dio Cha Ren of a captain.
Alright, calm down, buddy.
Serenity ain't Lissa.
I was being ironic. So in the strictest sense,
You
I
were being
didn't.
mean. Is what?
Say sorry.
If that's what you think of this life, then you can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
Well, her bubbles burst.
Yep.
Dumbass.
Thing is, I reckon obviously he doesn't. He means some of it, maybe not all of it, but.
And he's lost River.
Your disreputable men are here.
Better go take their money.
Oh my god, the amount of cleanup you have to do.
I know.
20 ahead. That's an amusing figure. In light of you already agreed on 30 with Badger.
They're atrophied. Standing around on a ship for near a month.
My comprehension is less muscle, more tender than meat. 30.
Less muscle and more tender than me.
Problem?
No. About a minute from now, we'll agree on 25.
There we go. Everyone get their guns ready. You're about to be jumped.
We can go to 25.
There we go.
Yeah.
Marcus and Nathaniel Crane, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of
Rance
Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
What the hell is this?
I thought they were in the. Oh wow. I would have not expected this to be at the back of that town, right?
She found a little dance. This might calm her down a bit, though.
Maybe. I mean, she'll learn it very quickly. We know that. But... There you go. Maybe that's what she needs.
Yeah.
Like something, instead of just being stuck on a ship, maybe something a bit more stimulating.
Is your beef? No, sir. You're looking at the proper.
What the hell has happened here? The people who we're selling to, they're wanted for murder. Oh!
Oh, shit.
This is a complete shit show.
This is a shit show, isn't it? Yeah.
We were first worried about thieves, but the people we're selling to are murderers. Damn it. Just a few coins on the ground, though.
Is it worth trying to scrounge it up?
What?
Oh,
No! Did she feel that?
Shit. Yeah, it feels like it, right? Oh shit.
Okay. What has happened
What
in the
is going on?
last 2 minutes?
Good. Wash, get down to the infirmary. Machon. Gotta try to stop this bleeding.
This is a really messed up situation because Simon's just been kidnapped, so they don't have a doctor on board.
Wash, I want you to go to town, see if you can find that Ginseng Young, the doctor.
Hurry.
Gotta go faster. Won't get there for dark.
So what, hold him as hostage? Ransom.
These phrases, they don't sound anything like her. Some of these words, they're misspelled.
She doesn't misspell stuff.
She's trying to tell us something.
I always thought it was River who was lost without her big brother. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't the other way around.
Oh, you guys don't want to hear it all, do you?
I'm surprised they didn't pick up on it themselves.
It's one of her silly games. You two are always playing.
Oh dear.
On your way to a major position, possibly even the medical elect, you're going to throw all that away. Everything you've worked for your whole life.
But this is his sister. And your daughter.
Where's the doctor? Why isn't he with you?
He wasn't in town, wasn't anywhere.
Knew it. Probably saw them cops turn tail.
Doctor could be caught a lot of things. Coward wouldn't be one of them, though.
And the captain told him they're not leaving without them.
Yeah.
So they're not going to just run off.
Kidnapped?
I went by the sheriff's
Yeah.
office. Seems if we'd checked the posted alerts for this rock, we might have known it. Settlers up in the hills take people sometimes.
Settlers up on the hill take people sometimes. And Mal told them to just go take a walk.
Yeah, but obviously they didn't know about it, right?
What are you doing? What about Simon and River?
Forget them. We already lost 2 people.
This is messed
today. If
up.
I can help it, we won't lose a third.
Mal?
Is he actually leaving without them? What?
Yeah.
Once the captain realizes what happened, they'll come.
And there they
Oh,
go.
that's a shitty sight to see.
Oh my god.
See there? No one's coming for you. You just keep moving.
If no one's coming for them, why are you still holding them for ransom? The people that were going to pay you, or would have paid you, are left.
Knew a man who had a hole clean through his shoulder once. Used to keep a spare hanky in there.
Where's the doctor? Not back yet.
He'll be alone.
I guess it depends on how close to his heart it is.
True.
Shot.
Mal, you know where you can find a doctor. You know exactly.
Nara, he was dumb enough to get himself grabbed in broad daylight.
I'm talking about medical facilities.
That's not an option. Nor is it a discussion I much want to have at the moment.
It doesn't matter what you want. He's dying. And we need a doctor now.
I don't get what she's saying. Leave him somewhere where there's a medical facility?
Leave them to go to a medical facility, but where, which...
Got ourselves a doctor. A real doctor.
Well, he might be able to help some of these people.
They brought home a doctor. Thank the Lord.
Oh, they're not bad. They're just...
They want help for their people.
Yeah.
They must have issues.
Dear diary, today I was pompous and my sister was crazy.
Really, Jane? Should you be doing
This
that?
guy.
How's he doing?
I don't know.
But we're headed for hell.
Damn, what can you do?
Right?
Captain will come up with a plan.
There isn't really much.
Oh,
That's an alliance.
they're dropping him off.
Got your doctor.
Praise the Lord. Just people get sick or injured. Well, mostly people heal on their own, but sometimes...
Sometimes you need a doctor.
It's quite jokes. They kidnapped a doctor.
We're requesting aid. No other purpose.
We got papers.
Had an accident this morning. Crewman got hurt.
We need medical help.
Official seal's out of date, Captain Harbatkin. We aren't an emergency facility, Captain. Our services aren't available simply to anyone.
Why, I did.
He's in
His identity
he's in
card.
such a worse shape than I thought he was.
Why would that make a difference?
Get this man to the infirmary at once.
Oh, he's more important than he led us to
A
believe.
shepherd, right?
She's not quite right, is she?
She's been through some trauma. She's recovering, though.
She won't get a good conversation out of Ruby, I can tell you that much. That little girl's mute.
Somehow I think River's gonna get her to talk.
They took us off the street.
Sometimes life takes you places you weren't expecting to go.
Life didn't bring us here, those
Are
men.
you justifying those men kidnapping these two? Lady.
Shepard's got some kind of connection with the Alliance?
That's my whole problem with picking up tourists. They ain't never what they claim to be.
You don't have too much of a problem going through their belongings, though.
You gave up everything you had to find me. You found me broken.
Kinda.
You gave up everything you had.
Mimi, everything I have is right here.
We won't be here long. Daddy will come and take us home.
I don't know if that's happening.
I don't think so.
He has. I mean, they froze all his accounts and everything, didn't they? The
Yeah.
These are better than the Camberson's berries.
They are. Except they're poison.
Oh.
You believe her? Made a face.
She made a joke.
Mother got crazy, killed the sister.
Oh, shit.
That one lived.
Ruby talked to you, honey?
No wonder the girl doesn't talk.
How did she figure that out?
No one's been able to get Ruby to speak, even a peep.
Ruby doesn't talk. Her voice got scared away.
Okay. Then how
would you
do
figure
you
that
know?
out? Yeah.
And they shall be among the people.
Oh no.
And they
this
shall
is-
speak truths and whisper secrets. And you will know them by their crafts.
Is she calling her a witch?
Witch.
What are you talking about?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Damn, okay. This is good. It's time to bounce. Let's get out of here. This was fun. Okay, move.
Thank you for your berries.
Are you trying to destroy this family?
I didn't realize it would be so easy.
Ooh.
Dad, I didn't do anything.
You were in a blackout zone.
Talking to someone who might be able to help River.
I won't come for you again. You end up here, or get mixed up in something worse. You're on your own.
Looks like he was always on his own.
Yeah.
She read Ruby's mind, saw things she couldn't.
No, River is not a witch. She's just a troubled girl.
This is so messed up.
This has just gone from bad to worse. We need your help, but we're gonna burn your sister.
You're in charge. Ever since the old patron died.
That's right.
He was sick.
Oh
and he was getting better. You were alone in the room with him.
Oh!
This girl reads minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch, and we must purge the devil from her.
Damn.
With fire.
That was way too easy.
So basically, he killed the other person, basically.
The old patron. Which just means it's easier for him to kill River.
Yeah.
Lions patched you up. What kind of a den card gets a second reception and send off?
Mm-hmm.
I am a shepherd. Folks like a man of God.
You're lying.
Take me instead. Take my life for hers.
The witch must die. God commands it.
Oh my god, what is this, Salem or something?
I know. It's weird because they're technologically advanced, but they're not. Their way of thinking is backward.
Like the 1700s or whenever the hell that thing happened.
If she dies tonight, it won't be God's will that kills her.
It'll be you guys.
He'll be you.
Yeah.
Your lunacy, your ignorance.
Don't think they care.
Burn him too.
He's a witch too, burn him.
It's not gonna stop us, Doctor.
Light it.
Well, don't tell them to do it.
Time to go.
There you go. Ship's coming.
That's what she meant by time to go.
Yeah.
Here's the guy that's just in the nick of time.
Yeah, you did.
What does that make us? Big damn heroes, sir. Ain't we just?
I mean, you left him in the first place.
I think it's because of book, innit?
This is a holy cleansing. You cannot think to thwart God's will.
Shut up.
Girl is a witch. Yeah, but she's our witch. So cut her the hell down.
What a shot. Oh, wow. He's a dummy. Shit.
Hey, Doctor. Glad you're back now on the ship.
Sure you are.
Thanks.
There was an earthquake on this ship, and all your belongings just got tossed around the room.
Why did you come back for us?
You're on my crew.
Yeah, but you don't even like me.
Because he promised you.
You're on my crew. Why are we still talking about this? Chow's in 10.
Just take it as a compliment.
No, because that's Mao. Part of the crew. He protects them. He protects his own.
Yeah.
I mean, he left them in the first place, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you might want to apologize to Kaylee as well for earlier.
I think it's water under the bridge.
Fair enough. And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
I just want to say one thing. Jane hanging out of a spaceship, holding a shotgun in. He's not going to hit anyone. I don't know who he's going to hit, but they were stupid enough to believe it.
Spray out, wouldn't it?
The chances of him missing are greater. But
okay.
It was a good episode actually, because it gave us a bit more of an insight into River and Simon's background as they were growing up. So in terms of
the parents.
How her parents felt to, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird how they were like. I
can't figure out whether it's just that they were too worried about their status, or they just thought, oh, they're just kids being kids. They're just brother and sister playing with each other. There's nothing wrong happening. And now, because she's being silly with him, he's taking it serious, and he's gone too far. They might have thought of it like that.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
But on the other hand, they could just be thinking about their.
I mean, there's definitely an element. There is definitely an element of their status playing a big part in how they feel about the kids and whatever. That's apparent. I think it's more with like when he was talking about the letters and stuff. It's like she would have been grown up by then. She wouldn't, she'd be at least a teenager. You wouldn't be sitting there like.
But were they focused enough to know about the handwriting?
I don't think they were.
Or was it something just between River and Simon?
Oh, you mean like as they were kids, they had like a code growing up?
No, as in he was aware that she was correcting his spelling when they were kids and when she was 3. But were they aware of that? Were they taking that much interest in
her gifts and her gift? Yeah, that's a true actually. Yeah,
which is why they would probably have been like, oh, they're just being silly with each other, just playing games. Yeah. But yeah, we don't know. Either way, it didn't help River because she was technically imprisoned by the Alliance.
Yeah.
And Simon had to go get her, and both are technically disowned by their parents.
Yeah,
now.
Essentially.
But the majority of this episode was where were they again?
I don't think they gave us the name of the planet.
Okay. Dropping off the cattle, simple job, turned not so simple. Because the guy we were dropping off... Yeah, it's true. Oh, we did walk away with money.
Yeah.
Tried to drop off the goods. The goods we were dropping off to... The people who we were dropping off the goods to turned out to be murderers. Took the money, but at the same time, Shepard got
shot.
Got shot, and then it just
That is a bit cheeky that they didn't give us more on, obviously, his identity card.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of two things. He has very good life insurance or like medical insurance.
He has very good life insurance. No, he knows people. He knows people.
But it's quite clever because we never questioned why he became a preacher or whatever. So maybe it could be something.
Or why he was really leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did say he wants to kind of just
he's been like cooped up for too long. He wants to go out and experience the outside world for a bit. That's what he said, which could be true, but it could also be something extra we don't know about, kind of thing.
Yeah, or who was he? Like I said, who was he before he became a preacher? But again,
true.
You could be reading too much into it. It's just. But it's funny how they were like, no, we're not like a you know, like you can't just drop in and we'll treat you, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, you're a gold member, okay, fine. And but yeah, that was a bit weird.
River and the village who wants to burn her as a witch. Or should we discuss how she knows?
That's what I was going to say. That's more important. I think that's really more important. And again, we still haven't figured out. We know she's gifted, but how is she able to sense things before they happen? Like the ship thing, or the the ship comes to rescue them, or the fact that, I mean, she can't be like looking at that girl in a nice way. You cannot tell that Ruby had been she lost her.
That her
voice.
mother tried to kill her sister and her.
Yeah, you can tell she's been through some sort of trauma, because that's usually what happens. You lose your voice in that respect. But how can you tell that that's exactly what happened?
Or how can you tell that the guy who's in charge now is in charge because he killed the last guy who was sick in health but then got better, but you were alone in the room with him?
Exactly.
Are you supposed to know that, River? So we need more on her. But yeah, that was a crazy, like, almost, I don't know, backward way of, like, it was like
I think that's the beauty of this show, in the sense that even though it is people are flying around in space, the mindset of people is still in, obviously, like I said, we keep saying it is a Western show, but it is in that mindset. They have that mindset with advancements.
Yeah.
And also, I think the other thing we have to remember is these are not Alliance-controlled planets, so the technology on them may not be as advanced. Because, like they showed the beginning in the town, where it's just like a little car driving past. It's not like anything else.
That's true.
So they're aware of the technology, they're just not as technologically advanced. But I have no idea.
Yeah, that was a crazy bit. But it all worked out as it always does in the end. We didn't see any of Inara in this episode, did we?
We did, but nothing to really kind of write home about.
Yeah. That was pretty much it. It was a good episode. A lot of stuff happened in like a space of 2 minutes, where there was a gunfight, Book got shot, and the Tam siblings got kidnapped at the same time, and then got brought as a doctor to a village who didn't have a doctor. But yeah, great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.